Hey, and we're live. Hold up. I get my glasses. I can't see. Forgetting my glasses. Hello, YouTube. I am back. We're going to talk about this week in the news. Our sister, Wendy Williams. I find myself feeling a lot of sympathy, a lot of empathy for her, and what she's going through publicly. A lot of us have experienced marriage, and if you have, you know that it is a very challenging situation. Two individuals with two different frames of mind. You would like for them to have somewhat the same process of thought as you. The possibilities of that are slim and none. I have been married, and I can only imagine what it must feel like for her to go through what she's going through so publicly. And Wendy, she has her show. She can throw everybody's business out there. I get that a lot of people are probably feeling like she's dished a whole hell of a lot of it, and it's just her turn to get that back. And it looks like she's getting it back a double and triple fold. It could be karma, her roosters coming home to nest, or it could be her reaping what she has sown. Still, it doesn't make it any less horrible to watch if you just have any empathy for your fellow damn man. And I do. So no matter how much Wendy has dished on others and their personal lives and gave her unsolicited damn opinion, right now it's her. This time it's them. It may be you next time. So watching her go through this so publicly, it's really sad to watch. You know, the other day on Wendy, after her returning to her show after being gone, she was gone for a minute. She returned back to her show only to find she herself is now a hot topic because her husband, Kevin Hunter, is having an affair with Sharinahudson. First of all, that's horrible in it and of itself. I can feel so much of her pain. A lot of people say that Wendy is the money behind their marriage and that without Wendy, he has nothing. Allegedly, Kevin has his own money. And Sharinahudson allegedly has a whole other boo on the side. This is messy as hell because they're in the public eye. Let me tell you, if this was going down just in the neighborhood and your girls knew about it, I'm finna get ahead of myself. Anyway, allegedly he has his own money, so it's not like he needs to stay with Wendy just to have money. Wendy has her money, he has his. It's just the story out here in these YouTube streets. On top of that, Wendy has established herself as a motherfucking goat out here in these streets. She can do that with or without him. On her show the other day, she acknowledged that she knows what's being seen over social media. She know what people are saying about her and her husband and their situation. Being crazy, she see what y'all see. Until you don't see that ring on her finger, don't ask her no damn questions about her relationship. She putting it down like any woman would. In addition to that, she made a confession on her show as well that she has been living in a sober living house. She never specified which addiction she was battling right now. So she ain't been on shit because she steadily prospers, steadily evolves. You know, we know last year she almost fainted on TV. No, not almost. She fainted. She went down. She had on that green Statue of Liberty costume. She went straight down. It looked so scary. Her eyes just looked so scared. It was traumatic. And then how long after that she's on there, she got a sleeve on her damn arm and she's slurring her words and stumbling and stopping and let me start over. And it was sad to see. You know, I'm not in tune enough to know, ooh, that person is going through some addiction. Unless they have outwardly appearance of being high or on something, acting crazy, like they can't control their motor skills. Yeah, that's the only way I know. But her confession this week was liberating for her, I'm sure. Like I always say, man, just say it. You got to just fucking say it. Because keeping that shit in ain't doing nothing but gonna make you sick. I applaud her right now. Yes, Wendy, good job. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. You know, every night they read, watch a movie or whatever and talk, have group, and then she goes to bed. And from there, she leaves the next morning and she goes to work. I can only imagine how that feels to be in this institution right now trying to battle your demon and get well mentally, psychologically, deal with your shit. And while you're there, your husband of 28 years, they've been married for 25. Can you imagine getting out of there the next day and his mistress with her disrespectful ass then took to damn social media and posted a picture of somebody else's damn husband laid out like they chilling. He ain't smiling for the picture. Why he ain't booed up? That shit was not a couple's picture. That was just some shady mistress ass, side chick ass shit. Hot shit. That's what that was. She just wanted everybody to see that she was with Kevin. We don't even know when that picture was from. How did anybody get it? That's your, yeah. You took that. That shit seemed like a setup. Wendy come back to work and basically tell your ass, see this bitch? This my motherfucking husband. Forget what you thought. And you feel like you gonna try to hurt her in return by releasing some fucking picture of you and her husband who is not posing for the camera. Now you give us one of them, bitch. And I'm gonna say you doing your thing. You doing the old disrespectful thing, but yeah, you doing your thing. Because what you don't realize is, ain't no man gonna leave his wife after he was able to mistress you for 11 damn years. And you don't get that. So now you got two problems. You don't get that he ain't gonna leave, and he ain't gonna leave. Let me tell y'all about a little experience I had this week where that conversation is concerned. I'm on Instagram and I see the picture. It just pissed me off that she on there at the beach with her duck lips, giving the deuces signs like, what's up, bitch, with somebody else's husband. Like, that shit is cute. And I'm a grown bitch. That shit ain't cute. So I hit on the hashtag sharinahudson. It take me to some fan page. Her face is the profile. I scroll through and I just see her out there flaunting this shit with Kevin. I done been married before. You know what I'm saying? And I honored the sanctity of that marriage. It didn't work out, but there was our shit. There wasn't nobody else in our shit. I don't understand. Okay, wait a minute. I can even say that sometimes we are attracted to somebody who is married. You know that you ain't got no business fucking with him, but sometimes we put ourselves in positions that we end up doing something like that. That ain't no shit to be throwing no party about. I'm not of the belief that I don't know it was wrong while I was doing it. I just realized 10, 20 years later, oh no, bitch, you knew it was wrong back then. But the last thing you would do is get out there and flaunt and show the world that you so damn disrespectful to the sanctity of marriage that you would just do it out here publicly. That's some disrespectful shit. I see the post, I go to the little fan pages, her profile. I'm thinking, it's probably not her. Because I know a lot of these fan pages have somebody else that monitors them. Or on the other hand, I guess that would be a good way to hide under there and see what people think about your ass. Either way, I went under there. I replied under the post in all caps. I would beat this bitch ass until I was tired. I got a response to that. And she said, you can pull up. Girl, the likelihood that we even in the same city, because if we were, that would have been the wrong thing to send me. The right sentence would have been to send me, I know we in St. Louis, both of us. I'm going to be here at 6. Pull up. But just pull up. Where even are you, little girl? So I already know I'm not wasting that kind of time in no conversation. I realize off the flip is 0, going nowhere. It's gonna be a waste of my time. I'm 53. You ain't getting that from me. That would be a waste, of precious time. That I realize now the preciousness of time at 50 damn 3. So I'm not giving you that. And she responded, something that someone that is my age would say. And she said, do you know that one? Basically, like, you old, my mama old. My mama always say that, is what she said. And I said, well, I don't know. Is your mama fucking somebody's husband too? And then I said, you're gonna rot under that tree that you fell from, Apple. I haven't heard back from her. You know what? I don't care if she responds. I'm not blocking anybody because my voice is going to be heard as much as yours. If I got to be out here in these social media streets, I'm going to say exactly what the fuck is on my mind, just like you plan to. And at the same time, I am not thuggish. I'm an OG, and I'm not going back and forth. Before that dude, Lil Duval, wrote that song, that was just something that black people said anyway. So he was just smart enough to coin it and make millions from it. But it was genius. I'm saying I'm not going back and forth with all these people that are giving me hateful replies and comments. I welcome it. What kind of world would we be if everybody felt the way that I felt? I want us all to have the same way of thinking. So this other negative comment that I got this week. You did some stupid award. I wasn't just lashing out about white people and the things that they do. I clearly, gave equal time to all of them people that I mentioned that I think did stupid shit, over the last month. And I get this lady, I go on her page, she's a white chick. She looks like she's kind of young, not that young, maybe 30. And she says, this is the worst content you have put out yet, or, you've ever put out. So I mean, by those words, assume that she's seen more than just the video from last week, because she said that you've ever put out. And I've put out several by now. I assume she's been visiting back to the Felicia T TV channel periodically, enough to know and be familiar with the content that I have been releasing. So she says, how dare you pit one race, I'm sure she meant race, against another. Girl, that just shows how little you know about any Black person's struggle and all that we deal with on a daily basis. I mean, I know y'all deal with stuff. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm sure you are not fearing death and the death of your children on a regular, daily basis and worry to the point of almost panic. But I still realize that Black people do stupid shit and white people do stupid shit. And if I make mention of the stupid shit that Black people did 2 to 3 weeks before I posted last week's Lori Laughlin's Come Get This Stupid Award, and you never said anything when I was letting Dusty Smollett have it, anything when I let R. Kelly have it, and you never said a word when Michael Jackson had it. You never did. And I was going to let them have it. They did stupid shit. And then when Lori Loughlin and Felicity did what they did, I let them fucking have it. And she gets on there and tell me that I'm pitting one race against the other. Girl, if I never speak and utter another word, the races are going to be pit against each other. I was given that stupid move as much airtime and airplay as I gave those stupid moves. But if you should ever creep over here and watch another one of these videos, I'm not going to block you. I don't care what you think. I should have changed it because you uncomfortable. I'll be comfortable with the way you do shit too sometimes, But it is what it is. I just asked myself this week, how much humiliation, disrespect, blatant disrespect does any one person have to endure in the name of love? How ride or die is this roller coaster? This ride is heavy. And she still gets up and she goes into that studio and she tapes her show with style and fucking grace. I made this video because on any chance that she would see it, I want her to know that I sympathize with what you're going through. I know you got this. I know you don't even need my sympathy, but I'm a whole human being over here, and my heart goes out to you. and that I hope that it gets easier, and that I hope you're able to successfully overcome those struggles with your addiction, whatever they are. I hate that you had to go through this. It's just your turn. All of us have gone through something like this. I've even been Sharinahudson once in my life. It felt wrong and it was bad back then. I'm sorry, that was really a stupid, selfish thing to do. I would never have disrespected. You know, that's the thing with old school people. If you're going to do that stupid shit, at least stay in your lane. Play your role. Trying to be that position for it. That ain't what you got hired to do, bitch. Let me stop. So I done went back and forth with that little SympathyHudson fan page, and I haven't heard anything else back from the Apple. That's what she said to me. Don't write no check. Your mouth can't cash, or your ass can't cash, or some old shit. My mama used to say that. Girl, look, you and your mom, is she fucking somebody's husband too? Yeah, I said it. Because, these young girls, they think they've been hanging around the snappy thinkers and the quick popping finger comebacks, and they think that shit is cute, but it's not. And a sensible, mature response is always going to win, because we got more motherfucking logic than y'all. A lot of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait your turn, because you haven't been through it all yet. I just think that, hell, she ain't breaking in. It is an inside job. She ain't got no key to the marriage. Somebody unlocked the door and let her ass in. Kevin. Even if he never leaves her, it irks me so bad that he would allow, or he would be with someone and allow her to publicly shame his wife, creating all this havoc in Wendy's life. You doing all of that for that position as wife. Girl, you in class, pay fucking attention. Okay? What you see is what you will get. Take your fucking pencil out and write this down. First of all, you can't have no 11-year-long affair with a married man and then think that he is going to leave his wife and all of a sudden overnight become this faithful, loyal, ride or die ass relationship with you. You're not going to get that. You take her position, somebody got to take yours. It's called manpower. You being disrespectful. When I did that, I didn't want him to leave her. I didn't want to live with him. I didn't want that. I'm selfish. I want my own. I want my own. It was my heart that had to try to catch up. And when it didn't, I asked God to beat it into submission. And he did that. You ain't finna get no blessed marriage from no cursed ass situation. You're not getting that. And if ever you did become the wife, the new mistress gonna play her damn role. And she gonna get her a house down the street. All three of y'all gonna be living on the same block. Yep. Sure is. So, that's my thoughts for today. I was pissed. And now he know you ain't ride or die. So you might have just self-sabotaged your whole situation. Because he wasn't going to leave Wendy anyway. And it ain't quiet no more. It was fun when it was quiet. Didn't nobody know. Now you didn't talk too damn much. So that situation is done. Eventually, he's not going to fuck with you at all. You messed that up. Yeah, you did. And that's just because you don't know no better. It's okay. Keep living. You'll get it. I'll be back with another live video when he leave her ass. And I'm really going to let her have it. Oh, shit. So, I'm gonna be done with this video. I just had to get out here. Let me make sure I said everything. These people commenting on negative and stuff. But you know what? I'm with it. All I want you to do is comment. Come on, subscribe to the channel. Last week I said I wanted to get to 100 subscribers. I want to see how quickly I can get to 100 subscribers. And I gained 9 more this week. So hey, if that's what it takes, let's do it. Baby steps. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Tell your friends about the page. Share the page. And leave me a comment. You know what I mean? Leave me a comment. Are you as passionate about this shit? Am I too passionate about it? Should I just be like, fuck Wendy? Possibly. But I don't know. Maybe the older I get, I'm more empathetic. I see people's situation and my heart bleeds for them. And then if I've gone through something even similar or been in that similar situation before, I really feel for them. So because I understand how heavy it can be on your heart, and then at the same time you gotta be trudging through, going to work, go to your desk, log in, answer the phone. All you thinking about is, oh my God, my husband wants somebody besides me. He wants someone in addition to me. Wendy, I'm sending you love vibes. I want you to stay focused. I want you to work on your addiction, girl, because you the queen. We need you back on your A game. Don't let this bring you down. You the queen. So just know that Felicia T TV is sending you nothing but positive vibes. We love you. Okay, guys, next week we'll be back with another video. We hope you enjoyed this week's video. And please leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and subscribe. Share the video. Thank you all, and we'll see you next week. We'll be back with some more grown-ass conversation on this grown-ass channel. And then until then, you know what to do. Safeguard your peace, folks. We out.